it's Tish with Star Love Healing. Welcome back, and if you're new, welcome to our channel. I am here to do the new moon in Libra reading, and I'm really excited to be back at it. I missed the full moon in Pisces, which broke my heart because it is my sign. I was so excited about doing the full moon in Pisces, and unfortunately my body decided that that wasn't what was going to happen. So I actually had gotten really sick, and I had to have emergency surgery, and I'm actually only about a week out from that, and yeah, it's send me some good prayers, please. That's all I can really say at this point. So but I am so happy to be back here. I mean, I'm just glad to even have energy to be sitting here and doing some cards. That's even been pretty taxing on my on my energy level lately. So, but real quick, I just want to say that this is a timeless reading. So whenever you see this reading is when you're meant to see it. It is a moon energy reading, which means it's cyclic, and therefore the energy is always cyclic as well. So past, present, future are all at the same time. So when you this might not resonate today, and then when you come back to it, it might completely make sense and just totally resonate then. This is an intuitive exercise for you. I want you to, pick up on what actually, in your mind goes ding, or anything that kind of just makes you go, okay, and there's going to be some stuff that doesn't. Leave it, not meant for you at this moment in time. This is a collective reading, so that means that this is a general energy collective energy reading. So excuse me, I don't know what I'm trying to say. If you'd like to have a more detailed reading for your personal story, then please reach out. My information is down below. And this is divine masculine feminine energy that I'm going to be discussing, and that does not mean sex is involved. It is an energy that we both have in each of us, and then we also have externally as well within others. So with that being said, I would like to cleanse the air with my that was hot with my bell. I'm going to ask for healing and clarity and a rejuvenation of energy. Please, angels, spirits, white light, please send down this with this ringing of the bell. Thank you. Thank you. All right, and I do want to say a quick prayer. It says, may divine love open the inner eye and bring perfect insight that I may faithfully read the energy and serve truth. May all beings recognize whatever they need to take the next step on their divine life journey at the perfect time and in the perfect way, according to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. All right, thank you guys. Let's go. All right, I'm going to, do, since we haven't made it through the whole Zodiac yet, we're going to keep going with this. It's the Libra. This is it for this right now, the new moon. And it's the Idealist. And it's harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, and flattering. All right. Let's see. Here we go. It says it's a cardinal sign. Element is air. Planet is Venus. And the symbol is the scales, meaning justice. The body part is the kidneys. So drink lots of water. The metal is associated with the Libra sign is copper, and the gemstone is jade. All right. Oh, and yeah, duh. I don't know. Tarot card is the Justice card, Major Arcana. So, all right. It says Libra is a slow prom dance under the stars. The Zodiac's date night, meaning night, like knight in shining armor, dressed in white satin and rose-colored glasses. Libra lifts us toward castles in the sky that are both ever elusive and already realized. Packing a lightsaber to vanquish all traces of the unfair and unjust. The sign of idealism and aspiration is on a perpetual quest for the good, the true, and the beautiful. Ultimately, the cultural critic of the cosmos must learn that these are always defined in the eyes of the beholder. As the sign of we and us, Libra is in lifelong learning around the power of partnership. But Libra sees the great divide between the self and others clearly and cleanly. Looking out across the chasm, this sign relates with a pitch-perfect balance between willpower and compromise. Curated collisions are the key to a castle that's well kept and decorated with the utmost discernment. Represented by the only symbol in the zodiac that's object rather than flesh and blood. Represented by the only symbol in the zodiac that's an object rather than flesh and blood. Libra can feel more intellectually inspired than physically embodied. Being willing to reckon and make peace with the uncouth humanness of others leads Libra from the rare field to the real. Rarefied to the real? I don't know. Finally, facing up to the pungent animal mess of life on Earth can liberate Libra from the people-pleasing shoulds, and in doing so, liberate its own sweet sorrows. Standing at the constant crossroads, Libra's infamous indecisiveness is actually a deep mastery with the process of choice. Libra truly sees both sides and strives to strike the midpoint between the world's contradictions. But balance is a dynamic act. Ultimately, Libra learns that we must first reckon with reality in order to begin to change it. It's when we commit to living this dream together here on Earth in black and white and every shade in between that the future looks even brighter. Sorry. Oh, I like this journal prompt. Write a contract with the universe, laying out terms for you always getting what you want. Laying out terms for you always getting what you want. How cool. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see. This is going to be the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's see what we're working with in this new moon. Oh, while I'm doing that, I forgot I was supposed to tell you. In my meditation prior to this, I had seen a little girl, like me basically. It's kind of how it works. And I had one of those monster circle lollipops. Remember those lollipops that are like this big, the size of your head as a kid, and they're swirly, and they're like, whatever color, rainbow usually. But I had one of those, and I was just like, so excited. And I took it as your inner child is going to be like satisfied and like happy during this time, which means you're doing something to allow your inner child to have fun and be satisfied, which you should strive to do all the time. That's kind of one of those keys to happiness, which is funny because it's always one of those things. I've said this on this channel before, and I'll say it again. What's funny is that when you're adults, the best way you kind of come back to having to figure out the best way of being happy is to be how you were as a kid. But everyone wants you to grow up, be an adult, So I think it's funny how Being a child is always one of your keys to success. So anyway, there was that, and then it was almost like that. It was an energy of needing to be patient, because I don't know if you ever had one of those suckers. It was like, you know, as a kid, that was like the biggest grand prize ever, was to get one of those suckers. But you know how long it would actually take you to finish that thing? I've never seen one of those finished in my whole life. I would be interested to know if one ever had been finished, ever. But it takes forever to do. I don't even know if I've seen like really one row of the spiral gone. So it's really hard. Anyway, point is that it was almost like this sign of patience, having to have patience. But it felt like you're going to have patience, but almost like you're going to be happy in having this patience in this next cycle. It's almost like maybe I'm hearing you finally understand patience and are able to sit in it with pleasure and joy, instead of normally just going when, right? So, oh, my kitty is up the door. I'm so sorry, guys. I shut him out because I didn't want him to do what he's doing, but he's doing it anyway. So, but that was the second aspect of this meditative vision. And then the third one is, it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And I saw the original video in my mind, and it was all about, it was almost a third aspect of this. Take it however it resonates for you. Do you want to be the kid that got the lollipop at the beginning of the tour and it's just like, yay, I'm happy, I got what I wanted? Or are you going to have more patience with yourself and the universe, and know that you have more to go, and you're not at your finish line yet, because Charlie waited until the very end to get his reward, right? So it's just like one of those, it was a multi-level vision. Put yourself wherever you believe you resonate with. But it definitely did for that third group, where it's like, I also heard in that meditative vision that what you're asking for is so big, and you deserve every ounce of that manifestation, but it's big. So, and it takes other people in it. So not only is the universe working to get you where your manifestation, but it also has to get all these other people in it. So I just really feel like there's patience being needed, yet more patience, right? Sorry for my little bit of sarcasm, but I'm a very sarcastic person. Super duper happy, positive, but I love sarcasm. Anyway, but it feels like more patience is needed, and as with Charlie, it is worth it at the end. So, all right, so we're going to start here with moon. The goddess of the moon is, or queen of the moon, is nourishment. Number 7. Waxing crescent 5. Nourishment. I mean, that is gorgeous. It's got fruits. It's got water. The moon is made out of cheese. Who doesn't love cheese? I mean, it's gorgeous. There's just absolute nourishment. It is. I'm going to read this. Let me see if there's anything on here that. Choose to nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Feed your values. When you are jealous or envious, it is a sign of what you are actually hungering for. Pay attention to your health. Health. Yeah. Me and my health right now are we're trying to work together as a team, but it seems like we've got two different ideas. Anyway, let's see. If sometimes we aren't sure what we might be at sometimes we aren't sure what they might be if we asked, but unconsciously we know. How do we know? Because if our values are not being met or lived, we rebel. We get angry, sad, depressed, irritable, or stuck. Or we can take the chaotic choice in our decision making, and commonly our relationships and life are not harmonious. Okay, cool. It says food is often used as pain relief, with many people overeating due to anxiety or pain. Food becomes a diversion rather than something that is nourishing or even simply enjoyable. Learning to nourish bodies purely to give them what they really need is a key to mental and physical health. I think that is meant for somebody. Okay. Oops. All right. Thank you. All right. This is the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle. All of these decks screamed at me today, so I'm super excited to see what comes out. Okay, what must we know? Hidden Realms. Thank you. Lady of the Mirror. Reflection, non-judgment, which is exactly what Libra is, non-judgment. You see both sides. And it's number 44. Fire Prince is on the bottom. Optimism and aggression. Something maybe I want to go after. Let's see. Lady of... Jeez, is this the last one? It is. Very last one of the book. The Lady of the Mirror is both ally and challenger, asking you to see yourself in the mirror made by the events in your life. She represents the powerful force of the law of attraction and reminds you that what you are is what you attract. Talk about hitting you strong at the end. This isn't to say that you need to blame yourself for inviting transgressions, or if you find yourself a victim of a big picture event, say a war. This is a distorted interpretation of this law. Certain events are fated to test our faith. Rather, you find yourself within the web woven through your life. Your relationships, opportunities, desires, seeming failures, and successes. Observe how you responded to life's challenges, great and small, and be aware of what is familiar in the present. Release all judgment and accept things exactly as they are with love. The Lady of the Mirror asks that you honor every part of your story as essential to your highest unfolding. Can you see yourself as being exactly where you need to be on your path? Do you love what you see in the mirror? Can you perceive your part in your reactions and the motives behind your current inquiry? You will find your answer in a thorough and honest self-appraisal. Wow. Feels like we're still in the same energy as the last new moon, which was Virgo, like hermit, like trying to see what's inside. which is if you're looking to see what's inside, then you're trying to see why you did things, what made you make those choices. And it's Mercury retrograde, so it's definitely a time that Mercury is, I mean, I've already had, I don't know how many things pop up that are like, yep, I've got to handle this again, you know? Like someone bringing something back to my table, you know, for me to have to, you know, handle. So it's definitely, I know I'm not alone in this situation. Mercury, is my point, is very strong right now. It's got so many planets behind it. It's helping us clear a lot of stuff. So it's invited in. But my point is that Mercury is on point right now, and it feels like, I think what has been brought back to me to see, I'm really trying, and I beg you to as well, to really see how you handled that situation the first time, or the second time, or the third time, and see what was good about it, what was not so good about it, and what you should never do again. You know, like it's see, or even see how you progressed during it. So that's what the point of Mercury retrograde is for you to see how you've grown from the last time you've tackled this, and see what was your motives behind it the first, you know, before. What are your motives this time? Is that changed? Have you grown, or are you still in the same cycle? So use Mercury retrograde for a positive and for your growth. That's all I can say. So, and it might have something to do with your optimism about something, or your aggressiveness during it. So, put this back. And this is the what is this one? Oh yeah, messages from the mermaids. And this one was picked because at my local grocery store, they have all their Halloween stuff out, and I fell in love with this. I didn't buy it, but I fell in love with this skeleton that you're supposed to like hang over your door, you know, or something as a decoration. And it was of a mermaid skeleton. Oh my God, I was like, I want it so bad. So anyways, the mermaids have been calling. Okay, come on. What else can we know? All right, go with the flow. Go with the flow. I mean, she is just I mean, there's a million. It's almost like a cyclone around her. You can even see all the little fishies around her is almost like in a cyclone, like a. She's like in the middle of it. Go with the flow. Huh. Anything else? Healing. Healing. This is, you know, you might be finding some needing to heal with others with this situation, since there's multiple people here, and they're all just, you know, in a healing group. So take that out as you are. I mean, that's definitely. Nothing's coming to me right now. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm just letting it, I'm just kind of being quiet so I can hear something. I don't know, it just feels like there needs to be some self-love, some reflection, and some healing during this time. Or see how maybe you need to help someone else heal. If it's not applying to you, there might be someone here that needs you know, that help. All right, Bethany. Oh, and this was messages from your angels. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or pedicure. Aww. See, it's definitely, Libra is all about, I mean, she just is this, it's Venus. Venus is the planet that is Libra. So it's very much like, I mean, when you do self-love, everyone benefits. So definitely need time to reflect and with a loving eye and a loving heart on what can be changed, how you handled yourself in the past, so that therefore you know how to handle yourself going forward. But it's definitely self-love. Take care of yourself. Go with the flow. Don't be rigid in something. Flow with it. And I think that there is definitely healing that is coming. But take care of yourself. Oh, beautiful. Okay, is there anything else? All right, let's go on. Okay, and this is my Santa Muerte tarot. It's October, so I'm so excited. I'm using it. It's definitely that Day of the Dead feel. But this looks like I need something here. Eek. It's going to bother me if I don't put something here, so I guess, you know what, I gotta go. Let's do this one. This is the Sacred Geometry Activations. Since it's a new moon, even though this kind of doesn't, I've gotten like mixed feelings on if this is like a typical new moon where you want to start something. It almost feels like we shouldn't start something, but that's up to you. You make your own intuitive decision on how you want to move forward with any new moon cycle. If you want to do a new moon intentions list, if you have a, you know, do what you need to do for however you feel, but I'm not quite sure if I'm going to be doing a new moon intention list or not. All right, we've got crown chakra and belief. Wow, both are purple. Crown chakra. Well, see, and now I'm off again. Belief. Okay, so a 7-11. 7-11. How cool. 7 is crown chakra and 11 is belief. And passion is on the bottom of the deck. Okay, crown chakra. It says, the frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports our spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. I'm feeling that big. The frequency of belief supports our sense of self-worth based on our gifts and talents and a strong connection to source. Yeah, I mean, really, honestly, isn't that the point? Like, if you believe in yourself, then you have a sense of self-worth, and you're based on your gifts and talents. It's just like self-esteem, I guess, is what I'm feeling from that. Like, just knowing that you can transmute any negative energy into positivity. You have that in you. And, you know, sometimes you have to what's the word? Recharge, I'm trying to say, and get healed again after transmuting. Dump that energy out once you've transmuted it, so that you can be filled back up again. It takes belief in knowing that you can do that for yourself. And I don't know. Nothing. Never mind. Is someone out there not believing in themselves? I just heard that maybe take a look at some of this Lady of the Mirror situations and see it could have, those past transgressions could have been due to a lack of self-esteem. Not believing in yourself that you could have, you know, made any other choice than what you did at that moment in time. So if that's the case, do you feel like you're more confident now? Then you know you'll never make that choice again, because you've risen, you've grown. Your self-esteem has gotten bigger. Because you've taken care of yourself. You've asked for the healing, and you've done, you know, some here, you've done some healing. You know you've done some healing because now you actually believe in your gifts. You believe in your own talents to make your inner child have fun again. Anyway, okay. Spirit, what is it that we need to know with tarot for this new moon energy? King of Wands. Oh, King of Wands. Oh, if you can see that. Oh, I love it. King of Wands, you know, they do whatever the heck they want to do. You have confidence, you have the drive, you have the passion in you. It can be a divine masculine energy within us, or it could be a divine masculine outside of you. Who knows? But King of Wands, nothing stops them. They are driven by their passion for something. Maybe if it feels like someone is wanting to be this King of Wands, and they feel like it's just, I'm just feeling like it's just outside of your grasp, like you're just like you haven't reached that level of confidence yet to just go for it. But this is it's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag is always King of Wands. So that might be someone you're dealing with, or you. Okay, King of Wands. What is this King of Wands going after? Jeez. What is this King of Wands going after? Thank you. Ten of Pentacles. Ooh, that's a fully formed butterfly. Done the transformation. Made it out of that cocoon. And Ten of Pentacles is just the pinnacle of happiness, of life. You've got stability financially, physically, emotionally. It's the pinnacle. It's the greatest minor arcana. Minor arcana for yeah, it's everything you ever wanted. So that's quite the goal, isn't it? I mean, that's all of our goals. So this King of Wands is okay. Is there anything preventing him from this Ten of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. Okay, that's preventing him from doing it, which is, well, it feels like with this card, it feels like they're being like kind of puppeted a little bit. Because I don't know if you can see this, but there's this main lady here, and she's holding this little guy here, like a little, she's basically picking him up or putting him down, I can't tell, into this tiny little, like, you know, outdoor cafe area. And it's at the bank too. It's because it's pentacles, it's money, it's resources, it's things of that nature. But it almost feels like someone feels like they have someone's got control over them, or this King of Wands wants to have control over everything. Like they want to be able to pick and choose people, and you know, they want to have control over something. But I hope you understand, as an awakened person, we don't have control of anything. Right? And Four of Pentacles typically is like, it's the miser of the tarot, meaning it's usually someone who's traditionally is holding on to their pentacles. I'm holding on because I don't want to lose it again. Like it's usually by someone who's already lost something, and now they've kind of gotten their Four of Pentacles back after losing it all, and they're just like, oh, it's like that miser mentality, that fear-based lack mentality of like, well, I've lost something before, so now I just gotta hold on to it. And sometimes that means like holding on to peace and not wanting to venture out and go after something else, not going after your passions, not going after something you want to go after, because you're kind of like, oh God, I did that before and it didn't go well, so I'm just gonna sit here. I'm just gonna stay right here. I'm gonna hold on to what I got, and you know, I'm fine. I'm fine. You're not fine. That's what no one in this card is ever usually fine. They think they are, but it's here that they think they are. It's not here. Okay, so and you're never, you know, you got to move past this cycle to get to your Ten of Pentacles. You do. So, but this is all, this King of Fire has something to do with, his passions have something to do with Pentacles, resources, money, stability. I didn't ask a question, but Three of Wands. It almost, and Three of Wands, it's like this card is, wait. Typically this card is energy about you're needed for something else, but you're going to have to let people go and do their thing and let them, you're delegating, you're creating a strategy in this card. So why are we, and it's passions, it's wands. So we finally got out of the pentacles of resources, ideas. We're finally getting back to the passion that this King of Wands wants to get to. But why are we having to delegate? Why is the universe wanting us to delegate? Huh, because you maybe got there's strength here. I almost hear like, so you can conserve your own strength. But strength is also about getting that willpower to know you're strong enough to battle anything. It's in you. He's like wrestling. Well, he's a wrestler. I love this card. Look, that's a Mexican wrestler. He's wrestling a dragon. He has the courage to wrestle this dragon. So why are we having to, like, we've got miser energy that's combating it, and we're having to make a strategy how to get out of this idea, maybe? It's going to take strength. It's going to take a self-reflection of knowing how you did it before, so you know how not to do it again, so you can raise up in strength. Grow. It's a major arcana, meaning it's happening. it's your next challenge, I guess, is to find that inner strength. Believe in yourself. Believe. Oh God, sorry guys, my window's kind of cracked open, and I think my neighbor's leaving or something. I don't know. Strength. It's. So I really just feel like you have something in mind that you are so passionate about, that you know is your dream come true, as far as every aspect of your life. But you're really at a point right now where you're having to get out of a lack mentality, believe in yourself, and see how, you know, there's 3 people. There's 3 skulls here on this card, 3 of Wands. So you might have to make a strategy with someone else or some other people to see how you can become stronger or get that willpower. We got the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, financial stability, being very stable on your own, knowing you can be stable on your own. I don't know. This feels like this guy has unlimited. Yeah, it's just you've got unlimited resources. You just have to believe it. He just has. It's like he's collecting leaves and they're just falling from the sky. He doesn't have to do anything. He just has to put his hands out and grab them. Abundance comes from out of nowhere. But you can never get abundance when you have a lack mentality. You need to wake up in the morning and say, like, I'm getting money today. Or I'm going to have the greatest opportunity come at me today. Have that idea, like, in your heart of hearts, like, like it's just so strong in you, knowing, I'm wealthy in any way I want. So no, Lordy. Okay, I'm not taking it. Jeez. Okay, this is too much. Well, we got Temperance, we got the Star, and we got 5 of Swords. Alright, so trying to find the even balance between healing and also still dealing with conflict. It feels like knowing that the world isn't going to stop for you to heal. I don't know why I want to say that, but that's what it feels like. It's like the world's not going to stop for you to heal. You gotta there's still conflict, but guess what? In that conflict, each time you have that presented to you, you have a choice of that temperance, of finding that, don't jump to extremes. No extremes here, okay? We gotta find that even keeled energy, because I think that is where you're gonna have that, you know, your wish come true. Is by, and the healing of dealing with this next round of chaos that comes at you. Wait, am I thinking of the right one? Hold on. No, I'm not. Chaos is not that one. But it felt like it, so it's still the same. It's almost like 5 of Swords is like someone purposely lying to you, purposely deceiving you. It's not a fun card. It's still chaotic, I mean, but let me retract that. Even though that is exactly what the energy felt like when I first said it, regardless of the card here or not, but 5 of Swords, I mean, look at that. there's swords, there's things coming, thoughts and people's ideas and thoughts and everything coming right at them, every which way. It's almost like they're just like under attack, you know? And that is, I mean, someone does it purposely. But it's almost like you've got to find balance and healing within any attack that's made against you. Is this the same reading as the new moon in Virgo? Go back and watch that one. I don't know, maybe it might, some other message will come for you in that one. But it feels just the same. It feels like there's some sort of like, you got to learn from being under attack. Is there anything? Okay, so why is this King of Wands, this poor King of Wands, I feel for him here, man. The Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. Good, I like that. That means that maybe I'm really feeling like we're changing minds, right? We're finding balance within ourselves. We're finding healing within ourselves. I like that. We're not letting someone else's bad actions toward us change us. Smile and say, thank you, goodbye. Anything else? We're growing. I mean, that's the Phoenix is going down to the ground, burning down to the ground, and then starting afresh. Okay, so why is the miser energy here? Why did that even start? Thank you. I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. Ah, see? This could still be along what I was saying. Like, someone thinks, I really like this person. But where has that ever gotten me before? When I really like somebody, it always does that. Does whatever that turnout was, right? If you're not with that person, then obviously it went bad, right? So that's what I said in the beginning. Like, you're holding on to just like, okay, I'm just going to stay here because if I don't put myself out there, then I can't get hurt, right? It's almost like that's kind of that same energy. Like, when it says I like you, like, they want to date, but they, you know, you're maybe in a cycle of knowing, well, I don't, yeah. Not today. Not today. Nope. Not dealing. Hurt. Avoiding a conversation, call, or person. Boundaries and still angry. It's exactly how I said it before. Like, you can hold on to your, you know, everything because you don't want to get, you don't want to start something because you don't want to get hurt. So, but, you know, that's not a place you can stay to ever be happy. Never in your whole life are you going to get here. The Ten of Pentacles, when you stay in that energy. Addiction. Codependent, obsessive, possession, controlling, has a block or restraint. And that goes along with the miser card with that controlling. I want to control it. I want to, that woman is literally picking that little guy out of, you know, like she's controlling the whole entire little cafe area, you know. Engagement ring. Partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. engagement ring. And heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one. Open your heart, getting together, and perfect. Well, very clearly, I mean, someone needs to open their heart again. Because it feels like there is someone here. Or maybe you just got to heal after a bad breakup. I don't know. There's something here that you've got to rise above. New phase. Wipe the slate clean. But the only way you're going to do that is by finding the strength within yourself to just do it. What is this King of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles? Thank you. Oh. The Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. See? What I say, you're never going to get to that Ten of Pentacles, or this King of Wands isn't, until he accepts that you've got to grow and transform your life. Can we have a card on relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life? How is this related to the new moon in Libra? I mean, the man came out. Because, I mean, the new moon in Libra right now is all about, and the same with Mercury retrograde. Both of them are so finely tuned in together, or tied together, whatever, in helping all of us see how relationships have been played out. It's like, ask anyone that really knows astrology. It's all about Libra, new moon, and Mercury retrograde are really pushing us to see how we fit in with relationships and work, move past, transform, so that we don't ever do those again. You know, like, it's a very big positive. I mean, if there's ever a positive Mercury retrograde, now is the time. Because this is really helping people, especially in this reading, which there is truly like some sort of like wanting to put yourself out there, but then wanting to control it. Got to control it, being possessive of it. And having that has to be no more. That's not unconditional love. Controlling anything has nothing to do with unconditional love, which is our goal as human beings. So that has to be Grim Reapered out in order for any kind of true happiness to happen in this lifetime. Thank you. Okay, this is Queen of Water. And it is Scorpio, so you might be dealing with a Scorpio. And it's also Death, which is the Grim Reaper. So one of those that might affect someone here. Passionate, resourceful, possessive, deep, psychic, probing, sexy, perceptive, focused, and determined. And it's the planet of Pluto. Which I forgot what Pluto is. I think Pluto is supposed to help you. Oh gosh, I can't remember. But it's Death. It's, Prince of Fire, Prince of Wands goes after something they want. It's a message. But it's also Sagittarius and Temperance. So Temperance came out twice in this reading. So, dang. So you might be dealing with a Scorpio, Sagittarius, or you're just having to find that you cannot live within two realms of polarities, like super, you can't have extremes. You gotta, that's what the sign of temperance is finding that balance between everything. It, to me, temperance and Libra, Sagittarius and Libra are so close, as far as they're both that sign that really has to find that happy medium and just go with the flow. So to me, those two signs are very tied together. It's Jupiter energy too. Massive, big, happy-go-lucky, adventuresome. So why is that here? Man needs to, relationship is over. Jeez Louise, something is just so far over. We got the Scythe, or Sith, I don't know how you say that. Sudden, unexpected, cut, release, liberate, shock, ripping off the Band-Aid, a reckoning. God. The Devil. And it's also the Saturn, and it's also Capricorn, and it's the King of Earth. So, something that has had you trapped, a possessiveness, I feel very like the Devil in this card, which is, I'm saying Devil because the Four of Pentacles, the addiction, the not today, the Grim Reaper, it's all like needing, and Five of Swords. It's just all about something that was so toxic. We all have it, don't worry. I have it, you have it, we all have it. Something within us that has to be transmuted, that toxic energy has to be transmuted into light. And I mean, it's going to be quick. Wow. I mean, I know this is very true energy, because in my, in the last couple days readings, this is the same energy. It's, something is going to happen that is going to show you a real, true ending to something. But it's going to be good, because I don't know. Everything that happened, everything I said in that last new moon of Virgo reading happened to me. So I'm just like, oh God, bracing myself for this. But if you're getting rid of the Devil energy, so be it. Thank you. I do not want to have toxicity on me anymore. Ever. Get it out. Is there anything we can know about how this is going to play out? It's going to give you strength, that's for sure, because strength is here. And it's going to give you, so for some of you, this is by far and wide, because this is the single, stable, happy, by yourself card, being secure. So for some of you, for sure, there is a relationship that is not going to go anymore. Or it's a mental idea of what this relationship that you've been carrying with you that is no more. Or it's, you're going to be able to find, that kind of goes along with the same one, there's something you have to drop so that you can have a fresh new start with a solid stableness in whatever kind of relationship this looks like. And it's the fall full moon. So maybe this start, and it's also the card that says, yes, the time has come. It says, focus on your needs, this is the second card about focusing on yourself. Completion, fulfillment, abundance, fruit of your labors. So, But it could have been something that happened with that full moon in Pisces. And this is 50-50 and no, let it be. It's element of water and winter. So, another card that's, there's a card behind it. There was 3 I didn't see. Rider as well. A little, you might get some sort of message in a dream. It says healing here too, diving deep, healing, fluidity, so it's like that go with the flow. But it also says this card is go within, have that self-reflection. But you're going to have, like, it says full speed ahead, a message, movement, progress. So you might get a message from someone that's going to help you with this whole entire process. Or you're just like going forward. Like this little rider here, he has only one place to go. He knows exactly where he's going. Nothing's stopping him. He's going exactly where he's going. And Justice, Libra, King of Air. It says Libra, cardinal sign of air. Consummate diplomat, refined, just, accommodating, kind, desires harmony and balance, sociable, artistic, and indirect. Justice, even scales. Scales will be balanced. All of this, whatever this is, just know, whatever it is, that's gonna, and then the cross, it says maybe a spiritual awakening of some sort of energy. It's a spiritual like test that's going to happen, and basically it's going to give you justice. No matter how it plays out in your life, there will be justice, and you will be, it will be good. So, anyway, just keep believing in yourself, find that inner security, and meditate possibly, and clear that crown chakra so you can get these messages coming in and out. So, good night. I really don't know. This is definitely, to me, it just feels like something has to be let go. You gotta heal from something. You gotta let the, go with the flow. Let something, you cannot control. That's what the death card is. The death card says and means you cannot have control of this. Whatever is happening in here, it's out of your control. It's going to, something is just, there will never be another of it. It's done. You've outlived, you've outgrown it, you've outdone it. There's no more of this. So once it's done, you can't control it. There's nothing you're gonna do. You have to accept that you have no control over this. And once you do, it won't be nearly hard to handle. So, anyways, I hope this helps. Take care. Thank you for watching. And I know what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to do this. I wanted to do a charm for charms. Can we give us any information? That's a lot of charms, dang it. Alright, we got like little headphones. We got a little heart with wings, so there could, 2 of those. A little key to, key to my heart. Didn't we have a heart with a key? Look! Oh my God, look at this. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little heart with a key at the bottom, and then a little heart with a key. This is welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. You got a little, I always associate this with the angels above singing their praises for us, happy for us. They are our biggest fans. Got a little drum set. We got them headphones. Man, a little rocking out here, man. Maybe you might be going to a concert of some sort, or someone plays music that you love. There's a little fishy here. You might be dealing with the Pisces. And then we got a castle, so maybe there's like, you know, fairy tale. What else? Dragon. Remember we had the dragon here? The strength. Your inner dragons. Battle those mofos, man. Let them be free. Let them go. Because you just holding on to something actually keeps them in you. And then peace. 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 And then there's a Christmas tree. Oh, well, I landed on the Scorpio card with the Queen of Water. I don't know if that means something. A little Christmas tree. And then I meant to say this. Here's a little Cinderella carriage. So that goes along with the little castle. Cinderella. All right. And Cinderella was controlled, wasn't she? That just popped out, confirmed. Cinderella was controlled by stepmother and stepsisters. She got, you know, her justice was served. She got out of there. So can you. Anyways, love you guys and take care. And please like, comment on the video, share it. Anyways, I hope y'all doing well. Take care. Bye.